Welcome to the NorthOps Fire Weather Webcast for Wednesday, July 16, 2025. Two lightning strikes affected the area south of Lava Beds National Monument yesterday. Rainfall was pretty minimal. The most recent water vapor loop from GOES 18 shows a fairly nondescript weather pattern with areas of mid-level dry air found in the orange shading and monsoonal moisture found across the southwest, indicated by the darker shading. A ridge is generally draped over the area, although weak disturbances are embedded around it, such as the one found off the north coast. Visible imagery this morning reveals an expansive stratus cloud deck across most near-coastal areas, while heavier concentrations of smoke originates from the Butler and Green fires. Most of the low clouds will retreat back to the coastline by noon, while a few cumulus buildups are expected across the northern and eastern mountains during the afternoon. Quite a bit of sun is expected overall. The region will remain caught within a weaker synoptic pattern during the next few days, with both ridge and trough influences. The weather models are starting to congeal on a strengthening trough signal late weekend or early next week, which would help to increase wind speed some. Mixed temperature anomalies are expected during the next several days, with near to below normal readings found across the Greater Bay Area and southern portions of the Sacramento Valley, while other areas should be near to a little above normal. If the deeper trough scenario materializes by early next week, then temperatures would trend a little lower. The thunderstorm signal looks to be fairly minimal today, as the guidance is split on where the isolated or slight chances would be. A couple of areas to monitor will be the northwest mountains near the Oregon border, as well as southeast of Lake Tahoe. Strike counts would be minimal if any were to occur. A similar story for Thursday, with a minimal thunderstorm chance across the northwest mountains, and storms should stay southeast of Lake Tahoe. Thunderstorm chances look to be pretty minimal the rest of the forecast period, as the monsoon signal looks to be further south and east. Areas of onshore breeziness will remain today. Afternoon humidity values will remain low to marginally low across the interior or away from the coastal influences, with teens, 20s, and 30s for minimums. These forecast images are valid for 1700 today. The latest GACC forecast suggests a slight increase in wind speeds on Thursday compared to today, with areas of breeziness expanding across the Modoc Plateau and Far East. Minimum humidity is shown to edge a little lower compared to today's readings, with Thursday night recoveries also trending lower. These forecast images are valid at 1700 Thursday. A real similar story overall on Friday, with areas of onshore breeziness continuing to favor the Greater Bay Area, Modoc Plateau, and east of the Crest. Humidity, both day and night, should also trend lower, with single digits more likely during the afternoon. These forecast images are valid at 1700 Friday. The air mass is likely to be quite dry on Saturday and could bleed into Sunday before rising incrementally early next week from west to east. Areas of onshore breeziness will continue during the weekend, although a slight increase is possible on Sunday. A more noticeable increase in winds will be possible early next week if the models remain consistent with the strengthening trough trends. These forecast images are valid for Monday. The 7-day significant fire potential product shows a mix of risk, with the most concentration of moderate risk found Sunday and Monday due to increasing winds within a fairly dry air mass. Dead fuels will remain critically dry away from the main coastal influences, and live fuels continue to cure across the low and most mid-elevations. In summary, the main weather highlights during the next few days will be areas of onshore breeziness combined with dry interior conditions. The air mass is expected to become quite dry across the interior Friday into the weekend, both day and night, and will help to lengthen the active burn periods. Monitoring an increase in onshore wind speeds by early next week and could provide an enhanced fire danger period. Lightning chances will be minimal and generally relegated to the next couple of days.